can only hope that it matches the hype. And wow, do we have a fun one here ahead. A top 10 team walking into the snake pit of an environment just trying to get out alive. This will be fun, as we'll see a team that made use of a bye week, the Vanderbilt Commodores, taking on another SEC team, the Duke Blue Devils. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get to the action on the field. Commodores will kick this away and start us off. Fielded in the end zone. It's Shelton. Tackled at the 23, brought it out, tried to make a play, but good coverage that time. The guys up front lined up. It's first down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Pressure is coming. Great. He escapes one man, but he'll be swallowed up on the play and taken down.
How about that to start the game off by this defense? The offense decides to drop back on the first play, and this quarterback has no time at all because of the pressure up front.
So now at the 13-yard line, it's second and long. The quarterback making some changes at the line. Second down, we're going to throw it. And it's intercepted. And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
Chris, that one cost him. He's just trying to get something started here early in the game, trying to take a chance, but it backfires. The defense in great position to come up with that interception.
Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. And he will score. Touchdown, Vanderbilt.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
PAT makes it 7-0.
That makes the score Vanderbilt 7-2-0.
Now the kickoff team is out on the field. Bringing it out, it's Shelton. And he'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line. Good job by the coverage team. So the Duke offense heads back out onto the field. We'll see if this quarterback can shake off the interception he threw in the last possession. And now the handoff. It's a 1-yard gain, 2nd and 9 coming up.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
Using his legs, it's Collins. He moves the ball out past the 25-yard line.
When you can get good chunks of yardage like this on early downs, it just keeps you on schedule, leading to more manageable third down situations. Never underestimate the value of consistently getting 4 or more yards a pop like that.
Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen.
How about this call here on third down, Chris? They go with the RPO. The quarterback makes the right read. He's able to extend this drive by getting the yards that they needed to get to the marker.
Solid gain, moves the ball to the 37.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Now it's 2nd down here. Now they'll switch it up, looking to throw the ball here. He's moving out of the pocket now. On the run here, lets it go. With the catch, it's Maul. Defense makes the stop very close to a first down.
These undersized slot receivers can be some of the toughest guys to contain for a defense. They're quicker than they really are fast, and they're very elusive, tough to contain in these one-on-one matchups.
And the Blue Devils pick up enough yards to keep this drive rolling.
Yeah, I love how the back didn't really dance around trying to make a big play. He knew it was third down in inches, lower the shoulder, get the first down.
That run, good for a first down. The offense still rolling. Receiver in motion now. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. Forced out of bounds after a big gain. This offense set up with a first down.
I love how they're using the receiver here in motion. With a weapon like this, just get him the football. Simple throw for the quarterback. He's got all that speed built up. Get him the ball out there in space with a couple blockers, and you get big plays like this right here.
The Blue Devils hustle to the line to crank up the tempo. Here the wideout goes in motion. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Got space looking for the end zone here. And he'll get there. Touchdown, Blue Devils.
That kind of play is almost impossible to defend. When the quarterback is throwing the ball with that kind of accuracy and timing, and the receiver runs a route like this, good luck trying to stop it. So maybe this is a great start for this combination, this quarterback and receiver, for a big day.
And they tack on the extra point. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. And it's field, the returner trying to create good field position here. And the returner brought down by the coverage team now. So here comes the Commodores offense back on the field. Great possession last time. They punch it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. And wow, listen to this crowd noise. This stadium is vibrating. That's why this is such a tough place for visitors. And he lofts it deep over the middle. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it.
I mean, I get trying to get the football to this receiver. He's one of the most talented guys in the country. But with two guys bracketing him, I don't know why you would make that throw. Should have been intercepted.
So a tricky situation here. Third and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know, this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. You get him down, but that's a nice play. Lose the ball to the 33.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
And the Commodores will line up on 1st and 10. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. Tackled at the 44, but good enough for a first down.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. Play action here on 1st down. Here's the throw deep downfield. And it's intercepted right near the goal line. Going the other way, can they catch him? It's a big return off the INT. They steal their offensive possession.
That is the end of the first quarter, with the score tied at 7.
So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Quarterback escapes the pocket. And the junior gets home, making a sack there.
Well, the offensive line has got to do a better job of accounting for players on the second and third level. They do a good job with the defensive front, but the strong safety sneaks by him and comes up with a sack.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Fires it to the wideout. Over the middle and incomplete.
I think he predetermined where to go with his football. Really didn't give himself a chance to work through his progressions. Locked into his primary, tried to force it in there. It doesn't work out.
Tough spot. The offense has to convert a third and long from the 30 to get this drive going. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Snags the quick throw. They bring him down, but he was fast enough to get that first down yardage.
What a huge third down conversion here for this offense. Nice job of being able to give the quarterback enough time. He finds the matchup that he wants, gets it to his man, and he does the rest.
The back behind the quarterback now in the pistol. On first down, it's play action. He's moving out of the pocket. The pass ball is incomplete on the scramble. That's good coverage.
Well, this is just an outstanding job by this defender being in phase against this receiver and being able to tip that ball away. He actually tips it up into the air. The offense catches a break, but that ball's not intercepted.
They flip it to him on the jet sweep. And he's past the 45. Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. They're not going to get him. He's in. Touchdown, Duke.
Well, this guy has a knack for the end zone, doesn't he? That's 2 touchdowns for this guy today, and I don't know if he's done yet.
But they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. PAT puts him in front by 7. Getting set to kick the ball off now. Fielded in the end zone. It's Brown. Steps out at the 16. Would have been a lot better off just taking a knee in the end zone. So here comes the Vandy offense back on the field now. This offense trying to bounce back the last possession, ended in a pick. They're going to run it here. The pickup is 5 yards, so it's second down and 5.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Handoff heading left. Fighting off the defender. And he's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. So let's check this call. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Second down play coming up for this offense. He'll ride the back again here. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
The defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Solid gain on the running play. Third down now. Looking for a gap. It's Alexander. Runs through the defender. Brought down at the 28, and it's good enough for a first down.
Boy, Chris, to me, the defense looks like they're dropping back in zone coverage, worried about a pass play here on third down. Instead, the offense elects to run the ball, catches them off guard, and it's good enough for a first down.
Commodores line up on 1st and 10 now. They're going to run it. The gain is 3 yards, so 2nd and 7. And the Commodores hustle to the line to run the hurry-up. Offense switches it up here, looking to throw the ball now. Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Try and muscle for the first down. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Well, third down, why not hand it to your running back? He's one of the more gifted athletes on your team. You give him a chance, he's going to give you the yards that he needs, and that is a first down.
Commodores pick up enough yardage to get a first down. They'll hand it off. He gains 9, so it's 2nd and 1. Here comes the up-tempo offense. Hand off to the right side. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. Dropping back, it's Johnson. Defense is coming after him. Cannot escape, and down he goes.
You know, a lot of times we get caught up, Chris, in the one-on-one battles with the receivers and the DBs. Here's a great example of up front, the offensive line and the defensive line. Who wins that battle? This time the defense wins it, and they get the sack.
After the sack on first down, it's 2nd down. A quick throw out left, complete. They bring him down. That's a very solid game, but still well short of the first down.
You see more and more offenses in college football going with 3 receivers, and the slot receiver a lot of times can become the go-to guy. He gets mismatches against either safeties, a nickelback, or a linebacker walked out, and you can take advantage of it.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Thrown quickly, caught in the right flat. And he picks up the first down, tackled at the 32. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the 2nd quarter. First down here for this offense. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Running out of time in the pocket. Oh, the sack is made there by the freshman. They'll crank up the tempo here with the clock ticking down. 2nd down. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. And here comes a deep shot. The senior quarterback lucky that didn't get picked off.
Boy, oh boy, this quarterback is getting way too loose with the football. He's already thrown an interception on the last series, almost has another one here. He's got to start taking better care of the football.
Now on 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Looking for the wideout. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. He's got some room and some blockers here. Not just the pick, but a big return sets up the offense in good position. Time ticking away. Time for just one more play before halftime. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. He's hit as he throws it. And it's incomplete with just 2 seconds remaining.
And you got to love this if you're defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
This will likely be the last play of the half. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit. Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Using his legs here. And he'll be brought down, and that will wrap up the first half of play. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. And the Blue Devils will kick this away to get the second half going. Bringing it out, it's Brown. And the returner will be brought down. So the Vanderbilt offense heads back out onto the field. They've got to get things going here. Turnovers on back-to-back possessions. As a design quarterback keeper. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. And the Commodores will hustle to the line to crank the tempo. Somebody up there got a little too antsy at the line of scrimmage. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. And this crowd coming to life here, trying to help the defense get a stop with the offense pinned back. He's running out of time here. He's looking to scramble. Tackle finally made. That's a very solid gain, but not close to first down yardage yet. So let's see what they like here on 3rd and short from inside their own 20. Important to pick up this first down. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a designed run. And he will make the first down. Tackled at the 26. Commodores come to the line to start a fresh set of downs.
Well, that shows you the trust they have in their offensive line in this running game to get to a 3rd down.
And he throws his 3rd interception of the day. And that's a solid return after the interception.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half. And the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
How about the timing here by the defense to shoot that gap? As an offensive lineman, you have to anticipate that, close that gap off. Otherwise, it could be a long day.
And he gets to the end zone. Touchdown, Blue Devils. They'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT is good. They're pulling ahead now, 21-7. Here's the kickoff team now, set to move this one away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Brown. Well, he's got a crease here. Look out. And he steps out of bounds, but that's an excellent return to set up the offense in good position. Vanderbilt's offense heads back out onto the field now. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. And looking for a big play here. Wow, that is interception number 4 today for this QB. Not much on the return, but they snuff out the drive with the takeaway. We'll see what the offense can do with poor starting field position. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Using his legs on the scramble. And he'll be smothered right at the line for no gain. The Blue Devils will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. But a quick stop by the defense. Gain just 2, so it's 3rd and 8. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Grab down the middle. It's Collins. Defense able to stop him. It's fourth down now.
Now, there's just nothing here for the quarterback to do other than throw it to his back and hope that he could get the yards after the catch, enough for the first down. But the defense gives some yards, but not enough for him to get to the sticks.
And they'll kick it away here. Oh, and he's got some space here. Good effort by the return man. They get him down, but that's a solid gain on the return. So here comes the Commodores offense back on the field. Remember, the last possession ended quickly. The interception on the first play. Let's see if they can do better here. The pocket breaking down. And he can't escape. It's a sack for the defense.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Big pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Minimal gain brought down short of the marker.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces the defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams for this offense. They got some positive yards. Didn't quite get the first down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense that they better defend this style of playing moving forward.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. And that's interception number 5. When will this QB get the hook? And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
Wow, great job of the defense coming up with the interception. If you look at it from an offensive perspective, it's third and long. Why not take a chance downfield? You might get a pass interference call, maybe come up with a completion. In this case, it is intercepted, but at least it's downfield, almost like a punt there on third and long.
They're going to run the option. Pitches to the back. Breaks loose at the 40. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. Crosses the 10. Takes it all the way to the house. Touchdown, Duke.
Love how the quarterback waited until the last possible second to draw the defense in until he pitches it out on the option play. And not only does he get big yards, but they turn it into a touchdown.
Point after, up and good. Now they get set to kick it away. Bringing it out, it's Brown. And he's stopped with the 18. Returner trying to make a play, but a touchback would have been a better idea. So here comes the Vandy offense back on the field now. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. They pick up 4, so second down and 6 coming up.
He's marked down at the 22. Second down coming up.
Handoff here from the shotgun. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
You know, in an era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
They bring him down, but not before he gains first down yardage.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
And he's got it already past the first down marker. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain. And the Commodores looking to run some tempo here.
Man, is this guy difficult to deal with or what? When your quarterback can just say, I am pulling this down and I am taking off myself on the option. He has that kind of speed. As a defense, all you can do is just say your prayers.
And uses his speed to pick up solid yardage. That's good timing there. Receiver makes the catch and then has some room to run.
Yeah, anytime you're going to run a route like this, you know who needs to get a lot of credit is the offensive line. Because this play takes some time for the receiver to work his way across the field on that drag route. And the quarterback that time had enough time to be able to navigate the coverage and make the accurate throw.
the end of the third quarter of play. The score, 28. Vanderbilt, 7.
A big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on third down. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. Tackle to the 28. This offense threatening now. Another first down.
You know, even though that these guys are facing a deficit, they're not just going all through the air. Love the fact that you're running the football, keeping this defense honest, not panicking by just throwing every single down. Now you get a new set of downs and a chance to keep moving the ball down the field.
Important second down play coming up. And they'll run it. Hand it off to the running back. They get him down, but the junior with an excellent run there. The Commodores looking to cap the drive here. It's first and goal. The defense with more pre-snap movement. QB decides to keep it here. Couldn't quite get there. Brought down at the 2. Second down and goal upcoming. They'll try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. He goes nowhere. Back-to-back stops by this defense. They need a touchdown here. Down big in the fourth quarter. Third and goal. On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Tell you what, for a tired defense that's been out on that field for a long time on this drive, what a stop there on third and goal. It brings us to fourth and goal. And as a head coach on the offensive side, when you put together this kind of drive, you're this close, inside the 3-yard line, you got to come away here with a touchdown.
Remember, a field goal here doesn't do much. So on fourth and goal, they're going for the touchdown. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. No, they've stopped him short. The defense with a big fourth down play to protect this lead late in the game. Right, so it's first and 10 back inside the 5-yard line. We're going to see how much this play caller trusts his quarterback. How aggressive will he be from this spot? Opening play of the drive, good throw to the left. And he's brought down after a big first down gain. It's second and short. Maybe an opportunity, Kirk, to take a shot here. Less than a yard to go as they cover the line on second down. Pre-snap motion from the offense. Looking to pass here on second down. Looks downfield and connects with a wide open wide receiver. Tackle made after a big gain. And the Blue Devils looking to use the up-tempo offense here.
You know, they've got a lead here late in the game, and the play calling, I think, shows you how much confidence they have in this quarterback. He's had a pretty clean game today, and this decision to still throw the ball with the lead shows you that they believe he's going to make the right decisions and make accurate throws.
And he just throws it away incomplete. Didn't see anybody open. It's going to bring up second down. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. And the tight end goes in motion before the snap. And the QB will try again on second and 10. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now third down coming up. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. They're trying to run it with the option. The back's got it on the pitch. Zero running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Chris, an interesting call here. I know they have the lead, but I thought they might throw the football. They surprised me, but you know who they didn't surprise? That defense. They were not shocked at all by the run call on third down and long. They stuffed that right at the line of scrimmage.
So the Vanderbilt offense heads back out onto the field. Last possession, they went for it on fourth down, but got stoned. Let's see what they can do this time. And the run moves the ball up to the 33. Second down after that run on the previous play. Takes the handoff. It's Alexander. And tests the middle and gets stuck. That is just not open for business today. And important third down attempt for this offense. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. He's going to be brought down by that ferocious pass rush. Nice sack. That's the 2-minute warning here. This offense desperate to cut into this lead and then try to get the football back. The offense stays on the field down multiple possessions. Easy choice. And he's throwing for it on fourth down. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. No, he didn't make it. He stopped short on fourth down, and that could be a fatal blow to this offense. The offense gifted with great starting field position for this drive. Oh, a reverse. Tackle made at the 24-yard line. This offense really threatening now. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Use the running game to chew on this clock now. The pickup is 7 yards. Now it's 2nd and 3.
Just another example of this offense, Chris, doing pretty much whatever they want to do. They've been able to run the football. Offensive lines held their own in pass protection. Quarterbacks had an outstanding day. You add all that up, it's a big reason why they're up by such a wide margin.
Little eye candy here from the offense. Some pre-snap motion. They'll try the option play here. Pitch play to the back. And they stop him at the 4 after an excellent run.
You know, the thing that's really stood out today for this offense has been the balance. Now, they've gotten some yardage out of the running back. He's done his job. The offensive line is protected and given the quarterback a chance to be able to throw the football. He's been able to throw the football into the end zone. Now they're just looking to...
Touchdown, Blue Devils. And the beatdown continues. They'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. It's a fake PAT, looking to throw for it. It's going to be incomplete. Tried to make something happen on the run, but nobody open. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. So no return on this one. Ball just bounces into the end zone for a touchback. Vanderbilt's offense heads back out onto the field now. Well, this has been a disappointment. They've had their doors blown off here, just playing for pride at this point. The gain is 4, so it's 2nd and 6.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
They tackle him right at the 35-yard line. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. And they pick up the first on the ground. And the Commodores pick up enough yards to move the sticks.
Chris, how about that by this running back? Got behind his pads and that big offensive line, able to pick up that first down. He just kept pushing through that line until he got to the mark.
Caught in the backfield. It's Alexander. Brought down, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 49. Commodores have 1st and 10 here.
Boy, it's so easy to get caught up on the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget it.
Nowhere to go. The ball knocked loose. Offense keeps possession, recovers the fumble. That sack makes it 2nd down and forever. Dropping back, it's Johnson. Trying to create outside the pocket now. And it's incomplete as time runs out. Game over. Well, this one ended up being a blowout. They get the W, but they also make a pretty strong statement here today.
Yeah, I thought this game would be a lot closer, at least closer than how things ended up. But give credit to this team for coming out with a good game plan and just dominating the game.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.